All right, we're live here. To roll with my Big Sean, aka Fat Boy. That's what I call him. You call him that, you might get fucked up. But check this out. I'm turning the camera around for you guys. Now, this is a 2003 Ford Focus 2.4, 2.3 something, whatever shit. So basically, you have to get this alternator, which this is actually small. It would fit out of this hole, and it takes a lot of shit because Ford did some dumbass shit and put a fucking, sorry, we're on live, did some stupid stuff and put this cooler, alternator cooler vent back in the back of it. So now there's no room. So what we have to do is you have to take off all this stuff. So watch out for these clips that go on the end of here. They're plastic. You just take a screwdriver, pop them out, and you remove it from this doohickey thing. It's some type of air. It has to be a filter or something. Either way it goes, comes off the back wall. You move everything out the way. There's a little bracket. There's a little bracket that goes here, like so. It takes a 10 and something else. You take that off. And you have to take off this heat shield. That's in the back. It sits up against the back firewall like this. See those holes right there? You take only these two out. Those are some 13s. Some 13s. But be careful because there's a little funny looking screw that fits in the middle of them. Same size. They didn't oversize it or nothing. And it holds something in the back like so. So you didn't see what I got to do, but that's what I'm doing. Okay, so you have to remove the motor mount. The upper motor mount. And it sits right here. And that's going to be a 14. No, a 17. A 17 for the top ones. And 17 for the top ones and 14s. You got to remove this, okay? So you got to go on the bottom and take these two off. And then you should have a jack with the something, because now you have to jack the engine up. And you got to be careful because if you don't have a wood, this is aluminum. You'll put some little cracks in there. You won't see it till it starts leaking. It'll mess you up. And when you're jacking this sucker up, you got to make sure you don't go too high. Because if you go too high, you'll tear the axle out the joint. And you don't want to do that. Mess up your thing. Remove the cover right here. There's a plastic cover. So you can put the tensioner. You see my guy got the wrench with the backing on it. So you can release it. If you would have waited a second, I would have lowered it. You lower it, take it off. But this is pretty much how you get it out. Sorry I didn't think about telling you how to get it out while I did it. But it takes maybe one person to do it. At least an hour, yeah. Take you at least an hour. It's not hard. It's just tedious. And you got to take everything off. So that's fixing the roll, and that's the 2003 Ford Focus. If you're getting paid to do this job, I wouldn't do this shit for no less than $150. Cause yeah, this is the ass. You might do it for $100 just for the sake of it saying 100, but 150 I think will be fair for this. What do you think? Especially if you're doing it by yourself, because you're gonna have a crazy ass time. Okay, so you also need, you're also gonna need, this is what you need, a Torx bit, an innie, not an outie, and it's gonna be an E8 because you have to remove the upper stud for where the alternator sits. Right here, fucking, there's an alternator that sits right here. See where my finger is? The stud comes out. The stud comes out like this. When the stud comes out, then you have room. If you're doing it by yourself, you're gonna need jack stand, jack, some type of come along, a ratchet strap, so you can hook to here and here and pull it forward. Because other than that, it's gonna be a pain. It's a pain anyways. That's fixing the roll. Money James and Big Sean, aka Fat Boy. Say what's up to the camera. He's not deaf or nothing. I don't know why he's speaking sign language. I know how to wait. Because he heard what I said and he acted like he was a mute. And this is the lucky customer whose car it is. So, you gonna say hi to the camera? No. Look, I tell her to say hi to the camera. She says no. I tell him to say what's up. He starts speaking in sign language. But this is the mechanic life. Ford Focus, and you need an alternator done. It is very time consuming. It's tedious. It's hard. Yeah, and be careful if you try to do it yourself, because it's gonna beat you up. Stay strong. How you turn this off? First time for everything.